My name is Producer.
Producer Co?
No, just Producer.
This produced by Defco Records?
Defco Records.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
The trip all in all was fun. Not gonna lie, on average, at minimum, we went to bed at probably 6 a.m. every single night. That's how I know I had fun, because I'm somebody who likes to go to sleep.
New Orleans was, I do a lot of traveling. New Orleans was the best trip I've ever been on.
Niggas was drunk. Niggas was lit. I like that. Didn't nobody argue. You know how group trips go. Bitches be arguing. I don't know about niggas arguing, but bitches be arguing.
Long story short, it was like 56 night crazy in like 4 days.
It was a lot of white people though. That's the only thing. But it was fun. Like I like being outside, and I think that was the best part, was just like being able to walk outside, see everybody. You can go into any fucking club and get a different vibe. That was cool too.
From the Thursday we landed, damn near not sleeping till Sunday. I damn near didn't even sleep Sunday. To partying on Bourbon Street, it was a blast. All good vibes for real.
That was a great trip. Like, I never really been on like a real group trip, like outside of my family. So like that was lit. And like I've heard horror stories about group trips, but that one was it right there.
What made it crazy though? Like, give me something.
We was drunk every day, bro. Like I don't even remember half of the things we did because I was drunk.
Oh, New Orleans was so fun, a blast. I almost didn't go, but then I made an impulse
A
decision.
week before the trip, you told me that you weren't gonna drink on the trip.
I did tell you that.
I'm gonna just cut to the chase here. You definitely drank on the trip.
Everything was water.
Everything was water. What is this? What is that?
Alright, wake your ass up. The fuck? Take this. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
What do you think about Eric getting too drunk at the club?
Lightweight. He talk all that shit about drinking, but he not about that. I drink.
What school did you go to?
He went to Western.
Okay.
And he went to Western. I went to Eastern.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, before we went into the club, Eric was talking so much shit about how he could just drink so much, as if he was a disposal for liquor. He got to drinking and got exposed. He can't hang, bruh.
He did.
He tried to hang so much, he was talking shit in the club, so he went and found another bottle to sip on.
And he was the only person out of the group
Only
of
person
14
who couldn't walk out by themselves.
I was in the lobby waiting because I was really concerned for Eric, and Lando carried him all the way upstairs. That's crazy as hell.
Wait, to the B&B?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
On the elevator and everything, and then when they got upstairs, he just threw him in the bed with a bag and shit. I was like, wow, Eric, you're so embarrassing.
That's a real nigga.
That is, you owe him.
Somebody was challenging me, saying, you know, don't Eric get up. Like, you not about to go out like this. We can do better. And I'm like, bro, who calling me out? I saw the bottle, and it's kind of like the hammer in the Avenger for Thor.
Yeah.
That bottle was the hammer, and I picked it up, and
You conquered.
I conquered.
So, did you truly conquer? Because after the club, you did not walk out the club.
Listen, I was escorted.
I remember pushing the champagne bottle towards his mouth so he can drink more, and then the bottle was gone.
Me and Cheyenne went to the bathroom. We came back. Eric was through. Like,
Oh, so y'all didn't witness like his demise?
nah, I didn't witness none of that. I just seen the effects of him drinking it. And then when we left the club, I walked outside and he was laying on the car, like head, like near the tire, whole body just slouched down on the concrete.
Damn.
And I'm like, what type of niggas is y'all? Pick y'all niggas up.
I've seen people fall asleep in the club. I've never seen nobody take a full nap in the club. Like, actually, like, only way he could have been more comfortable is if he had a pillow, for real.
E. Michael was funny as hell, man. All I remember is when we was at Treehouse and he ended up in the booth next to us. The booth was completely empty. He ended up in the booth next to us and he was laid out, passed out. With all the women we was with trying to fan him and shit.
Yeah, I just remember him I remember getting in the Uber. Before I got in the Uber, that nigga was sitting on the curb telling me his life story. I said, what the fuck?
He threw up.
Yeah, he threw up outside.
He threw up on someone. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah. Orlando's shirt.
No, he threw up on Lando's pants.
Oh. Sorry, Lando's pants.
Bourbon Street was lit, bro. We had the little kids out there They was playing the drums and stuff, you feel what I'm saying, out there, had the music going. And then one day, I guess they had a football game, so there's a whole bunch of people out there. We got niggas running into the back of box trucks. We got bitches running around naked.
You remember the Chronicles of Narnia? It's like you open that wardrobe and you step into a different universe. It's all alcohol, bitches, it's snakes, ass, titties, white boys with beads hanging from balconies trying to see titties. The ground is filthy. It's like the craziest place on earth, but it's all good vibes. There's no such thing as a bad vibe on Bourbon Street. I feel like you could get into a fight on Bourbon and then get a drink with the same person you got into a fight with. Like, that's how crazy Bourbon Street is. And that's where I wanted to bring my birthday in, like in this crazy ass like universe that is Bourbon Street.
It was crazy. It was a wicked time. Bro, the first time on Bourbon Street, I saw an old black man have his dogs like under a spell or something. Them niggas was not moving.
But the thing about cats is, cats don't sit still for shit. But them men definitely drug them cats, and then you put $1 on them, and that's weird. Like, that was weird as fuck.
You recorded a video of that.
Yeah, when you was getting, like, I wouldn't say you was getting throated, but your mouth was getting throated.
Y'all tell me what the fuck y'all think when y'all see the viral video. This nigga got throated on camera. I'm talking about throated. But when he got throated on camera, it looked like that. If somebody made a comment on that viral video, somebody looked like you was got hit with a flashbang. That shit took me out. To this day, it take me out.
Oh shit!
You got throated on Bourbon Street, didn't you?
Some say throated, some say I received a shot. You know, it's just however you
How do you feel about it?
Honestly, bro, I was being dramatic. It was not like that crazy.
She's kind of big.
I knew I was on camera, so I just played my role. You said what?
She's kind of big compared to you.
She was on the larger side.
Yeah, so she big dogged you almost.
She big dogged me.
Listen. I bought 2 shots and she was like, come over here, stand behind me. I said, stand behind you? What you trying to do? I stood behind her, then she did the shit. I'm like, I hit it first for real.
She was a beast though, like built amazingly. Listen, I'm 6'2", but she made me look small.
Did you show your titties at all on Bourbon Street?
No, I kind of wish I did.
Right, you could have got you some free beads.
I don't want no beads though.
You just wanted to show your titties.
Bourbon Street was low key lit. Like, I think it was a football game going on, so like it was a bunch of people. It was a lot of naked people. I was very surprised by that.
And then we walked up to this one bar and it was just naked niggas in there. I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? And they had Dixie cups over their dicks.
Ain't just like right around the time I took that shot from you.
Yes, cause you was taking a shot. I just kept walking. I'm like, oh my god, like they dicks out. It was crazy.
Did you go in there?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Cause I just don't feel comfortable.
You don't like dick?
I love dick. Oh my god, Corey.
But after that, cause I could see it in your face. I think you came over to me. You was like, bro, I did not want to take that shot.
Yeah,
so we was walking down Bourbon, and you was like, Wayne, you burnt, and you looked at me, you was like, bro, go open that trash can. You literally ran over to the trash can, hurled, and then you was completely back to normal. Like you just, boom, you bounced back. And I thought that was just crazy as fuck to me.
It stink though. It stink real bad, and the rats are huge. They're like eating collard greens, yams, chicken, mac and cheese. They're obese. The rats.
You got footage of this?
Huh?
You got footage of this?
No, I was too in shock to get it because we had to walk 45 minutes back to the hotel after people wanted to steal golf carts. And we could have got trafficked and abducted.
We was trying to find our way back to the Airbnb. When we left the liquor store, I seen a golf cart, right? When I seen the golf cart, Cole was like, hey Wayne, let's see if this bitch start. Give me a card out your wallet. We run over to it. He tried to start it with the motherfucking car. Damn near broke my car. Then Bree gave him a key out of her purse. That bitch started. You feel me? Out of nowhere, but he was like, Wayne, get in front of it and push it back so I can go. So I literally push it back, I pull it back, and then you take off without me. You literally take off without me. And then when he take off, I was standing next to E. E sprinted after that bitch. I said, bro, you see the shoes? You see the Bourbon Street, bro? I ain't about to run this shit. And it was so fucking hot.
I ain't gonna lie, we almost fell off.
Sick, y'all left me.
Why he called me, man? The police looking.
No, Cheyenne. Where's Cheyenne? Cheyenne called us talking about the police looking for the golf cart. Like we was gonna motherfucking stop. Like what? We was gonna spin the block and say, oh, here it is, my bad.
Worst part of the trip, every time the bill came for a dinner, I was honestly terrified because she did that bill splitting shit the first night. And I'm like, bro, like, what really pissed me off about the whole situation, and I'm gonna just say this too, if you go anywhere to a restaurant, right, I'm used to paying for 2 people because I have a girlfriend. I'm used to paying for 2. I expect to spend $100 out. If we split a bill as a group and the splits are never more than $50, what the fuck are you complaining about? Like, come on, dog. Like, even if you didn't eat that much food, why are you just ordering fries? Order more shit. If you feel like the split ain't fair, order more shit. What's it gonna cost you, an extra $3?
Wasn't really no super bad parts. When I broke my shoe, that shit was annoying as fuck. Yes.
The worst part was I couldn't try alligator bites. I was mad about that. I wanted to try seafood. So I would say that I couldn't really eat anything down there.
I would have to say the heat, man. It was just the heat that was getting me the whole time. Because if anybody know me, man, I get hot real easily. So it was just real irritating when I had to keep it tight. I kept sweats fucking on my clothes.
Probably sleeping on a bench because I was tired, and then I woke up with my back hurting.
When did the fuck did this happen?
I had to. The Airbnb had a rooftop, so people thought to go to the Airbnb after the club, of course, and stay there until 8 a.m. I needed a nap. One thing about me, I'm asleep.
Worst part of the trip, that I didn't get to go. What was that shit called?
Jetpacking?
Yeah, yeah. I really wanted to do that shit, but it was raining that day, and we was asleep because we was up till 9 o'clock in the morning.
We was up for like 2 days straight. I swear to God, like niggas did not sleep. That was probably the worst part of the trip because I'm used to sleeping all day. So me having to get up and we doing group activities and shit, like I was tired.
You didn't like that?
Not sleeping? No.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like that was great.
No.
Like, vacation mode.
Absolutely not.
What was the worst part of the trip?
Turkey leg.
The fuck? What the fuck is that? What is that? What is the turkey leg? It's not food. The worst part of the trip was when Cammy came in my room the morning after my birthday and said, Corey, what are we doing today? I'm like, I don't fucking know. What time is it? And she said 4 o'clock. She said 3:45 specifically. That blew my mind.
Because you was asleep.
Yeah, I was knocked. I couldn't believe that shit.
You was up though, like all day the day before.
I was up until about 9:30 in the morning.
It was like 10.
10?
The worst part was I say the weather. Cause that Saturday we was supposed to go to that swamp and I wanted to see Lando fight that alligator. Like,
It was so hot.
It was pretty hot.
It was so hot.
Worst part about the trip was wasn't there.
I don't have a worst part.
The best part of the trip was for sure the club, Treehouse, from the vibe, just from beginning to end. You know, I feel like everywhere that we stepped into, you know, we turned it up. Like they knew Detroit was there. They knew Detroit was present. You know, we always got the DJ to play some type of Detroit music. The hookah bar was lit. You know, everywhere we stepped into was a vibe.
Just the vibes for real. So like this was my first trip, like really hanging with the whole group as a whole. Then just no like real beef, no real like complaining and stuff. Everybody just had a good time drinking. I really liked how like everybody was drinking. It wasn't like take a shot and no, I don't want to type shit. It was everybody was trying to turn up. Everyone was having a good time.
The best part was when Squid DJ'd. I really loved that night. That was lit. Everybody was turned up and chilling. It was lit.
Best part of the trip?
DJing and everybody coming. That was cool. That was my favorite part.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. I loved it. It was a lot of fun. And that was my first time like meeting like my DJ friends. Like we've been like through social media or like through text for like 2 years. We met on Clubhouse, yeah.
I think the best part about the trip was the trip, bro. Just the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? From niggas stealing golf carts to niggas about to get ready to fight homeless people.
The best part of the trip, honestly, it was all a blast to me.
Thank you.
I don't have not one specific part that I liked the most. I had a blast.
From the moment we got off that shooter van going to the hookah bar, that from the rest of the trip, legendary.
Best part of the trip. I would say just meeting and hanging with everybody. It might be corny, but it's the truth. I love them. I love y'all.
The best part of the trip was like meeting new people and actually having fun. I've never been on a group trip that fun in my whole entire life.
It's between the treehouse night and the first night. First night was just pure family vibes. It really set the tone for the whole rest of the vacation. That was a great night. We ate good, felt good. Everybody was vibing, having a good time. We got drunk, but we didn't do too much that night because it was our first night there. The treehouse night was a movie. I've said this on the code. I'm not a big fan of clubs, but y'all actually made a fun club experience for me. I really had a ball that night. That was a true movie.
Best part of the trip was that one night everybody was up. I think it was me, you, YG, Lando. Everybody was up basically. We was up as hell. Like niggas did not sleep. I think that night was funny as fuck. Just kicking it, talking. Yeah, that shit was fun.
The best part of the trip probably was stealing a golf cart the first night on Bourbon Street. That shit was like, everybody was like either like, team, go do that shit, or team, Corey, park that shit. And I just had a rush of like adrenaline the entire time. You know, I couldn't believe I was about to, like, I can't believe it actually started and I took off with that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
That the golf cart was probably your favorite thing about the trip. You just couldn't stop talking about it when you got back home.
Exactly.